Live from KSAT 12, the 6 o'clock news starts right now.
The countdown to the 2023 Texas Cavaliers River Parade is on. Right now, we're about an hour away from our River Parade special.
And the host of tonight's special, Myra Arthur, along with our David Sears and our other KSAT David, standing by at the Arneson River Theater. Hey, guys.
Hi there. Welcome to the San Antonio Riverwalk. It is a beautiful night for the Texas Cavaliers Parade. Yes, Ursula, we have David Sears and David Elder with us. We're going to talk about the role you're playing here in just a minute. David Sears, are you ready for this?
I'm fired up. This is going to be a great...
Now you're ready.
Now, are you ready?
Always ready. Always.
Just in case. I am fired up. We're looking forward to this one. We've got a great Grand Marshal tonight. He walked on the moon, so you don't want to miss that guy. We've got all the stage ready to go. We've got the Cavaliers getting ready to line up on the bridge and hold their swords up. So,
favorite presentation, but a tough job tonight is yours, David Elder.
More than a belt.
Judging these floats, which you have done before.
You know what it is?
So talk about what you're looking for and
exactly
what the point of that judging is.
I repurposed
so a lot of people
it.
don't know this, but there actually is an end result to the judging because as they're coming through, we always get to say goodnight and
So I'm not
goodbye.
gonna let
We don't
beer
really know
sit
who
here
wins or
forever,
what
you
happens
know,
to
like,
those winners. But
and they're heavy.
actually, the winner this evening will receive $5,000. Second place will get $2,500. And what we're looking for is creativity, uniqueness. We're looking for crowd engagement, music choice, and also the theme, how well you're decorating your barge over there, because that's what it all comes down to. Is this is a party. This is all about having fun, and that's what we're looking for.
And the theme is Fantastic Voyages, and the whole point of this, right, is San Antonio's Party with a Purpose. It's all about benefiting charities, and so many of these groups rolling down the river tonight, they're nonprofits. They're organizations that provide services and a tremendous amount of advocacy and help for a lot of people in our city.
This is the party with a purpose. That's what it comes down to. And so, judging with like a loose hand, right? Because you can't be too critical. You know what I mean? Like you want to have fun, but you do have to pick the best one, and that's the most important.
How do you judge? I mean, is it like 1 through 10? Is it like how do you?
Yes.
Pick?
So it is a 1 through 10 process, but really, I mean, my judging like methodology that I go through, I don't go less than 8, 9, and 10, right? And then I judge based off of that, and I go forward because at the end of the day, I mean, it is a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work to come down here and have.
You're not out here to give somebody a 3.
No, that's awful. I'm not Len Goodman, which, rest in peace. But, that's what it comes down to. I'm not handing out 3s, I'm not handing out 2s or anything like that. This is all just a lot of fun.
So everybody gets an 8 when they start.
That's right.
You just look under that bridge down there, get in front of you, and you got an 8.
If that motor makes it through, you're getting an 8.
Which has been a question sometimes.
Exactly. I know people stall out, and that happens. So you might get a 7. I don't know.
So we've got a beautiful night here. It feels fantastic out here along the Riverwalk. So many of these floats are going to wow us, I'm sure, and you, which you're the important person to wow tonight. And we've got a New Orleans company that's helped design so many of these. So hang with us because
there are 3 judges, myself, and then we have 2 others that are out here. We actually have one of them's been on Survivor as well. She's from San Antonio. She's going to be joining us this evening. Yes.
Okay, so the fun starts with us at 7 o'clock. And don't forget, if you're out here, if you're coming out tonight, share your pictures with us. We want to see what you see along the Riverwalk. Go to KSAT Connect, upload your photos there, and most importantly, guys, Viva Fiesta! Send it back to you.
All right, having a little bit of microphone problems out there, but we got the gist of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun.
They're ready for the party.
Yeah, let's look Sky 12 over the Arneson River Theater.
So quiet and tranquil from here.
I know, less than an hour away from the start of the River Parade. A lot of people wondering what the weather's going to be like, not just tonight, but for the festivities to come. Let's check in with Adam Caskey.
We're having some more problems getting our remote shots together. We want to let you know that because of tonight's parade, a couple of ABC programs are going to be shown at a different time.
Yeah, they will start. They're still going to air on KSAT, but you need to adjust your DVR. American Idol will rebroadcast on KSAT tomorrow at 1:35 in the morning. Cable subscribers may be able to watch it live on abc.com/watchlive. The Good Doctor will air on Saturday at 2:05 a.m.
And if you can't make it out to the River Parade, don't worry. We are broadcasting the event on our air and online at KSAT.com. You can also watch it on KSAT Plus and on our KSAT YouTube channel. And this is the QR code. You just need to scan that, and that'll take you right to our Fiesta homepage, where you can find out event schedules, parking information, and how you can watch all the parades. Meantime, I think we're going to move on to the day's news. New at 6. The murder trial of a San Antonio school district detective is over before it even starts. The capital murder charge for the death of Cliff Martinez downgraded today when the accused killer took a plea deal on a lesser charge.
Instead of murder, he got 15 years for second-degree felony assault of a peace officer. Erica Hernandez with the emotional reaction from the dead man's family to the much lighter charge.
You made a terrible choice and it cost me my brother's life.
You are a monster. You were the catalyst of everything that happened that night.
One by one, members of SAISD Detective Cliff Martinez's family spoke after Alfredo Martinez Contreras was sentenced 15 years per a plea deal agreement. A plea deal the family was not happy with.
The sentence you're getting today is very, very light. I was given a life sentence on the day that my son was killed.
Detective Martinez was killed December 21st, 2019, while working security at a Southside IHOP. At the time, it was believed that Martinez Contreras and Jorge Armando Lopez allegedly ran over Detective Martinez. Lopez was given a 20-year plea deal last year on the lesser charge of manslaughter, but the district attorney's office says that there wasn't enough evidence that Martinez Contreras was still at the scene when Detective Martinez was killed.
Clearly, this is not acceptable to this family. It's really not acceptable to our office, but it was what we had to work with.
In the end, the family offering some advice for Martinez Contreras as he will eventually get out of prison.
You have a choice every single day of your life. I really hope you reflect on what's happened. You can change your life. You've got a chance to do that, where I don't get Cliff back.
Because this was reduced down to a second-degree felony and time served was credited, Martinez Contreras is eligible for parole in a little over 2 years. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
He was shot on his own property. Tonight, San Antonio police searching for the suspect in a drive-by shooting. It happened about 11:15 last night at a home in the 3800 block of Manchester Drive. That's near Southeast Military and Highway 281 on the southeast side. SAPD says a man in his 20s shot while in the front yard. According to officers, the victim didn't recognize the suspect or the vehicle. The man taken to BAMC is expected to recover. Right now, there's no known motive for the shooting.
We all heard them, those strong storms Thursday and Saturday night. They didn't just cause hail and a loud thunder and lightning show. They also flooded areas across our viewing area. KSAT viewer Emmanuel Valero sent us this video. This is him pushing a stalled car through the water on I-35 early Sunday morning. At lower level of I-35 downtown, it's typically a flooding spot in town. That's why TxDOT has pump stations installed that drain the water from those low-lying streets. But this week, that didn't work out so good. There was so much water and debris and malfunctions. Those major roads were forced to shut down completely.
There is some debris that could get, clogged up in there. And then, unfortunately, we did have some mechanical issues that we are working out.
Crews did have to manually pump the water out of the roads on Sunday. TxDOT confirming they're currently working on the issue with those manual pumps at the pump stations. And they are aware that, yes, there is more rain in this forecast this week.
Check out TransGuide right now, 6:07 in the evening, I-35 at Loop 410. This is usually a fairly busy area. Not so bad right now. As clear as the weather seems to be.
Yeah. And the weather certainly not standing in the way of voting today. Polls closing to what was a very slow first day of early voting in Bexar County. We haven't received the day's totals yet, but only 4,600 voters had gone to cast a ballot halfway through the day, according to the county elections administrator.
Yeah, the race that's expected to draw the most San Antonio voters this time around, Proposition A. Garrett Berger tells us both sides trying to get the votes out.
So march on down with us to the HEB Student Union and vote for Prop A.
The polls are open, and Prop A supporters and opponents alike are trying to sway voters in what's shaping up to be the issue of the election.
We really need to activate ourselves and move to the polls and vote no against Proposition A.
Prop A would make several changes to San Antonio's city charter. The attempts to decriminalize abortion and marijuana possession top the list.
If you support abortion access and abortion rights, if you support marijuana being decriminalized, you must vote for Proposition A.
Chokeholds and no-knock warrant bans and a new justice director position are also part of it. And opponents have especially latched onto the proposed expansion of the city's cite and release program, which would largely require police to cite suspects for eligible offenses instead of arresting them on site.
We have to protect the communities or businesses that are in our communities, that are for our communities. And if we don't stand against this, that's what's going to happen, is that it's going to affect our mom and pop stores, our normal businesses.
We've got a detailed breakdown of each part of Proposition A on KSAT.com. Early voting runs through Tuesday, May 2nd, and Election Day is Saturday, May 6th. Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
Also on KSAT.com, we have a list of everything else that'll be on the ballot for the May 6th election. You can also find your polling locations, sample ballots. Just scan this QR code to be taken to our election homepage.
Still ahead on the news at 6, San Antonio Police with a new drone unit, and it is flying high for Fiesta. Find out what this fleet of machines is going to be doing in the sky above us.
Here's a look at what we're working on for you on the Night Beat. He parked his truck in what he thought was a secure parking garage at San Antonio International Airport. But his truck was stolen, and he had no idea until he returned to town. Tonight, why the victim says more should have been done to stop the people responsible. Those stories and more on the Night Beat at 10.
You know, Fiesta may be more than 120 years old, but the latest technology will be flying over our heads along with all those Fiesta flags. It's the job to keep an eye on us from above. A brand new fleet of SAPD drones. They'll be deployed over the crowds for the first time this year. Those drones can be launched to help in a variety of crime fighting efforts, including hostage situations, even murder investigations. But they'll also likely be above you, keeping an eye on the crowds at your favorite Fiesta events.
Fiesta, we are going to be deploying several of our drone teams at major Fiesta events, primarily used as crowd overwatch and traffic control.
Right now, SAPD has 12 drones in this fleet. The department also says each pilot has to have an FAA commercial pilot certificate for drones, a remote pilot certificate, as well as 160 hours of remote pilot class.
Well, today, Christus health officials announced the hospital's new name along with this year's Fiesta medal. The hospital downtown now under the name Christus Children's. The announcement came along with the mariachi band and a 4-foot by 4-foot replica of the Fiesta medal that Christus is handing out. This year's medal adorned by a golden retriever, flowers along the edges, and of course, the hospital's new name, Christus Children's.
And a name synonymous with Fiesta, Adam Caskey. He is live out at the Arneson River Theater. Hey, Adam, I know you're already been cascaronied a bit. Is that a verb? Are we calling it a verb?
Of course it is.
Okay.
I think it is.
It's definitely a verb.
Yeah, it is to all of us, and that's what matters. Getting cascaroned. Yes, it's definitely a verb, and that's why I always have my holster ready to go with cascarones at hand. You never know when somebody's going to get you, or when there's a good target right to acquire, and pop, pop, pop. It's always fun. And it's one time every year, the River Parade, I bust out my salmon pants. It's the Salmon Pant Parade. Once a year we do this. My wife says they're flamingo. The first time I'd heard that. Can't disagree. All right, let's chat weather here. 54 degrees earlier this morning. I stepped outside at 8 a.m. and was thinking, ooh, this is Fiesta in late April. But it was cool at 54. Then we had a high temperature of 70, both well below average. Take a look at the temperatures across the state. Up in the Panhandle, we had highs in the 50s. From 51 Amarillo to 59 Lubbock, you get the idea. Some cooler, even cooler temperatures for actual highs. Right now, mostly 60s across here. You get to the coastal plain, we've got some 70s. And here's the key, dew points right now. Dew points are down in the 50s, and that's the nice thing. We don't have that thick humidity, that sticky, sweaty humidity. So let's take a look going forward here with our forecast and whatnot. Take this full screen so you can see it and take it all in. And as we go through this evening, it's going to be comfortable. I mean, the dew points will rise tonight after midnight, but this evening it's going to be comfortable. Increasing clouds and then some drizzle after midnight. I know that some of the Cavaliers out here were a little nervous seeing the clouds. Rest assured, the parade will be dry and fine. After midnight, it's going to get drizzly and damp. And here's one reason why. Look at those dew points. Right now, dew points in the 40s, but by tomorrow morning, dew points are back in the mid-60s, back in that very muggy category, and that in this situation, and as with many others, leads to morning fog and some drizzle as well. Tomorrow morning, 62 degrees here in San Antonio, 59 up in the hill country, including Comfort at 59 and 60 for the morning temperature in New Braunfels. We have more rain to talk about. Yes, the drizzly dampness to start today, but some real rain as well. Let's go through time with our Futurecast, and you'll notice those storm chances popping up particularly tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, where we could even have some isolated severe storms possible, especially east of Highway 281. We'll make it into the mid-upper 70s tomorrow. By Wednesday, 81. Thursday and Friday, we're in the mid-80s. Then look at that temperature drop-off by the weekend. Those high temperatures drop back down closer to 70 degrees. So we'll be feeling those changes coming our way as we get down further down the pike here. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast and notice how we have those temperatures changing and falling off, but also that cold front that moves through Friday night. Perfect timing between Battle of Flowers and Fiesta, or I shouldn't say Fiesta, I mean Flambeau. I'm getting them all mixed up. Between Battle of Flowers and Flambeau, that's when we have that cold front coming in. So temperatures are going to be fluctuating from the 80s on Friday down into the upper 70s by Saturday. That's the correct temperature chart that we're looking at there. And yes, we'll have a lot of sunshine both Friday and Saturday, just that storm chance in between. Those storms Friday night, that's good timing when it comes to those parades. By the way, I do have a medal giveaway. Tomorrow, the medal giveaway is in Seguin. That is at Seguin Chevrolet off I-10. Seguin Chevrolet off I-10. So just keep in mind tomorrow afternoon and evening, we could have a rogue severe thunderstorm, especially east of 281. Some scattered storms developing. And then again, Wednesday night and again, Friday night is the primary time for that activity. But the temperatures will be all over the place and humidity is going to be coming and going as well. We'll be back with more fun, especially next half hour. Well, oh gosh. David Hurtado.
What can I say?
Oh, why? This is my ammunition. We'll have more fun. We'll get a different vantage point coming up later as well.
You notice that David's hair catches the Cascaroni confetti a little bit more than Adam's?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing that up.
I went there.
All right, let's talk about the Cowboys. Exactly. Larry's with me. Larry's like, we're not going there with Kasky. All right, the Cowboys, they're going to have a first-round pick this year.
Yeah, they have 7 picks overall, 1 in each round, including the 26th overall selection in the first round. So is there a chance the Cowboys will move up? Jerry Jones will answer in only a way Jerry Jones can. Plus, in high school baseball, Reagan, they want to return to state. Coming up. Dallas Cowboys owner, president, and general manager Jerry Jones met with the media today for his annual pre-draft presser. Executive VP Stephen Jones and head coach Mike McCarthy were right by his side. The Cowboys currently own the 26th pick in the first round, and today Jerry was asked would he consider moving up in the draft, and he gave a typical Jerry Jones answer.
The problem is the players I'm looking at, if they get to us, we've got a few warts on them. And so how do you get to you? And so you've got to think in anticipating what you're going to do. Then you've got to also assess, can you live with the kinds of things that you may have to live with because he became such a value.
Only Jerry. The Houston Texans had the second overall pick, and their fans are wondering what are they going to do. For months it appeared they'd draft a quarterback, but once Carolina traded with Chicago for the first overall pick to leapfrog the Texans, that changed a bit. It's believed the Panthers will draft QB Bryce Young, the dude the Texans really want. Reportedly, the Texans are not sold on any of the quarterbacks except Young. Now, one of the rumors floating around is the Texans are not scared to pass on a QB at number 2 and will take a top defender instead, and then use the 12th overall pick to draft a quarterback. We had an Ed Too Tall Jones sighting at TPC San Antonio this morning, where more than 30 former NFL players tackled the Oaks course. Too Tall and others were there for the NFL Alumni Super Bowl of Golf, a qualifier presented by Amazon and Luxury Home Magazine to benefit Morgan's Wonderland Inclusion Initiative and NFL Alumni's nonprofit Caring for Kids. Former Rams wideout Henry Ellard, All-Pro Dallas Cowboy Everson Walls, former Green Bay Packer and Super Bowl champion Santana Dotson were among the former pros on hand, and they were all there to have fun and raise money.
My golf game need a lot of, a lot of play, a lot of lessons, a lot of, I only play in charity events.
Okay.
Yeah, I was played 15 years with Dallas, beat up. I have every excuse in the book not to play well, but I'm out here and I will have as much fun as the team that win it.
It is pretty cool. I want to ask them all for their autograph, but I'm trying to hold back a little bit the excitement in that respect, because I'm trying to make sure we focus on what we're doing here. But that's what's so neat about these guys too, is that in talking with them, they know they're going to have fun playing golf, but they really want to know about inclusion. They want to know about how to assist individuals with special needs. So that's what's kind of cool here, is that you're seeing the aspect of let's have some fun, but also let's make sure that we really are engaged in what this is all about. So I think there's enormous opportunity going forward long term here.
Dennis Gentry, who spent 11 years with the Chicago Bears, played some golf as well. He won Super Bowl 20 with the Bears and was in the video, the Super Bowl Shuffle, playing bass. The playoff picture is coming into view in high school baseball, and the Reagan Rattlers have once again proven they're one of the teams to beat. After rallying past Johnson in extra innings on Tuesday night, Reagan outslugged Churchill in a high-scoring 11-7 game Friday night. Last season, the Rattlers made it all the way to the Class 6A state championship game, and they want nothing less this year.
That's our expectation, that's our goal, and if we don't make it to stay, it's just a failed season in our eyes. So.
Reagan wraps up their district schedule with games against Roosevelt and Brandeis on Tuesday and Thursday, respectively.
All right, just a tip for those who are getting their picture taken with Ed Too Tall Jones.
Yes.
His nickname's Too Tall, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I was about to say, no,
he can see over you, right? Yeah, he can see over you.
Yeah, I saw that going on.
Yeah, just a tip in the future.
Maybe
get your picture taken with Ed Too Tall Jones.
You can stand right next to him.
You can stand straight. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. All right, the clock is ticking.
I'm snapping my fingers along with the music.
I was about to say.
Ready to go.
The fingers are snapping over here. We are less than 30 minutes away from the 2023 Texas Cavaliers River Parade broadcast.
Yeah, let's go out to the Arneson River Theater right now. Myra Arthur standing by with the parade marshal, who I've got to say, Myra, looks pretty calm right now.
I know, right? I have snagged one of the busiest men in baby blue at the Arneson River Theater, but he is cool as a cucumber. I don't know if that has anything to do with the beautiful weather that we have out here this evening. We've got Greg C. You are the excuse me, I was about to upgrade you to Grand Marshal.
Okay.
Parade Marshal for tonight. So tell me, what all does that entail to get this event literally rolling down the river?
We started planning this parade the day after last year's parade. So 365 days a year we're working on this. We've got hundreds of volunteers, Cavaliers that come down here and donate thousands of hours. And I couldn't imagine a better night for a parade. We've got fantastic weather. Speaking of fantastic, our theme is Fantastic Voyages this year. Our Grand Marshal is none other than Brigadier General Charles M. Duke, who was the lunar module pilot for Apollo 16. I mean, in April of 1972, 51 years ago, he walked on the moon.
That's incredible. And to have somebody with that military connection here in Military City, USA is extra special. How do you come up with the themes every year?
You know, it just kind of goes up to each individual parade marshal on what you want to celebrate and the things that you want to look at. And I've always been fascinated by space travel and exploring and those types of things. So I thought Fantastic Voyages, what a great theme. I mean, we've discovered new worlds here on Earth. We've discovered new worlds in outer space. We've got the new Artemis mission going on. And then, having known Charlie for a long time, I thought, what a better Grand Marshal to have.
Yeah, and I'm sure we've got plenty more fantastic voyages as that exploration continues, right?
Absolutely. Well, what you're going to see tonight, you're going to see 58 beautifully decorated floats flowing down our beautiful river, celebrating culture, history. I mean, this is what San Antonio and Fiesta is all about.
And speaking of what Fiesta is all about, you can tell everybody's getting ready on the stage behind us here, but this is a party with a purpose. The Cavaliers do so much for children's charities across San Antonio. Tell us about the Cavaliers' mission.
So, in 1989, we started the Texas Cavalier Charitable Foundation, and since then we have given away over $13 million to children's charities in and around San Antonio and South Texas. This year we raised well over $3 million that we'll be giving to over 68 children's charities in San Antonio and South Texas.
And one of the charitable honoree here this evening is a really important organization that we know at KSAT has done so much work in our community. Tell us about them.
Our charitable honoree this year is Rise Recovery. And what Rise Recovery does is they offer drug and alcohol rehabilitation to families and teens in South Texas, all at no cost to anybody they help. What a wonderful program. They also operate the only sober campus in Bexar County.
And it's a beautiful campus. It's incredible. And I know that organizations like yours help make things like that happen. So as you get ready are you going to be actually on a float this evening?
I'm actually not on a float. I get to enjoy watching the parade from the beautiful Rosita's Bridge. And so I get to kind of watch the culmination of everybody's work come together and celebrate it and applaud all the hard workers as they come through.
A lot of your hard work. Greg, thank you so much for being here. I hope it's a beautiful night. We have fantastic weather to go with a fantastic voyage.
Right.
So Viva Fiesta.
And how do we always start? End it? Yeah. Ready? Viva.
1, 2, 3.
Viva
Fiesta. Stephen Ursula, back to you.
You got it.
Love that. I still am amazed at how calm Greg is.
Well, this morning he was driving a barge while being interviewed live. The guy's got it together.
Yeah, he knows how to keep his cool. We'll be right back.